Hello and welcome to your quick news, current events, and stimulus updates. The House is back in session. President Trump may not be such a lame duck after all. Stimulus portals are running out in 30 minutes after they open. There's a lot of talk for stimulus to be pushed before the new year, and we're going to take a look at some current events. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Back for the first time since the election, the House has 15 working days to get a stimulus agreed on and out the door. And then if they don't, of course, they're off to their families to, eat some turkey and argue about how they can help Americans. Hopefully, lame duck Jimmy doesn't end up on anyone's dinner plate this year. There are two major issues on Congress's agenda. First being government funding and second, stimulus relief, and seems like kind of in that order. Lawmakers have, however, been entertaining the idea of merging the two for months. Richard Shelby, the Senate Appropriations Committee Chairman, spoke with Pelosi late last week, expressing that they were both optimistic that they would wrap all 12 government funding bills by the end of the year. Even President Donald Trump seems to be back in the stimulus spirits. He tweeted out the other day saying, Congress must now do a COVID relief bill, needs Democratic support. Make it big and focused, get it done. So this is great news as we now know that the president is willing to sign papers that come across his desk relating to stimulus, of course, within reason. So see, I told you, maybe the lame duck this year just might not be quite so lame. So moving on, Orange County, Florida reopened its portal for $1,000 stimulus checks this morning. The website, however, received 15,000 applications in just 30 minutes. So this really just showcases how many people are so in need for assistance. This is the second time Orange County has released these $1,000 checks. And also this is why it's important to stay up to date on all things stimulus, because there might just be assistance in your state that you might not know about otherwise. So the president is back on board for a large stimulus package. Nancy and Shelby have high hopes that all matters are going to be taken care of before the new year. And now it seems just Mitch McConnell and his little skinny bill kind of lay in the way here. I would venture out to say that McConnell will stand firm on his small package until at least Georgia's runoff elections, unless there's some other kind of force pushing him to reach another deal. From there, we'll have a better idea if it will be a skinny bill or a big $2.2 trillion package after that runoff election and where exactly the Senate majority lies. Although the runoff election is at the start of next year, it's on January 5th. If Mitch wants to play ball with many leaders who are pushing for stimulus now, he may not be able to wait that long. So let's give the politicians a moment to rub the sand out of their eyes after their break and go ahead and start negotiations that week. And let's take a look at some current events, some more upbeat news. In Dallas, Texas, thousands of cars lined up to collect food. Over 600,000 pounds of food for around 25,000 people was handed out. Not too bad. The Big Apple just received its Rockefeller Center holiday tree, and I actually saw a TikTok of like the farm where the tree was coming from. It was all wrapped up and, not yet cut down. It was kind of cool. And Moderna has created another vaccine that is quite effective at 94.5%. That beats out Pfizer's 90% effectiveness vaccine. And I did some research on how these studies are done to figure out the effectiveness, and I thought it was quite interesting. So in Pfizer's case, at least, they took a group of over 40,000 people and gave half of them the vaccine and half a placebo. They then wait until 100 people get COVID out of that group of 40,000, and then they test to see how many of those people who got COVID, how many people of that 100 were in the real vaccine group. So in the case of that Pfizer study, around 10 out of the 100 were in the real vaccine group, which shows 90% effectiveness. And that's it for today's quick news update. Make sure you help me fight the YouTube algorithm by liking, commenting, hitting subscribe, doing all the things. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow, and as always, have a profitable day.